Hello everyone, this is Shrike playing more Lethal Dungeon. We've done the 5 stars for the power deck, assassin deck, mana deck, combine deck, and the print deck. All that remains is the random deck, which should be quite random. We've almost have all of the stuff from this, and I assume these are probably from the quiz, but I'm not sure. Almost have all the cards and relics. So, random deck is as it says on the tin. It's random. Our cards are going to be random every time. Let's see what we get. Okay. Singularity is not going to help us a whole lot here until maybe the last guy. Catapult would actually be pretty good. Can't apply any... Oh, this is actually really good. Almost really good. Well, I mean, it's still more good than the other one, that is to say. I do this and then I break. Oh, that's not enough. If I could have singularity'd it first, it would have been nice, but... Do I not get the catapult back? Oh, no, I don't get the catapult back. Okay, hold on. Because I only get that if it's something other than the first one. That does. So I might want to use this first, then do impression, which gets me back. Oh, well, this will just kill it. And I don't get the catapult back because it's the first one, right? Okay, whatever. We get 90 gold. I'll take it. Let's upgrade our cards because... And we can get random really good cards. Who knows? Okay, I didn't draw it, unfortunately. Everything's pretty trash in this case. I do have a combine, but I'd have to get... Oh, I start with 2 mana, actually. That's cool. We're almost certainly going to have to combine some stuff together, but it costs 3 mana, man. Against Singularity, the only thing that I'd be better on would be the slime. But if I do that, I could now combine, and this becomes cheaper. Okay, that's cool. All in, and Mana Spear is probably the correct choice. But I'm gonna have to play everything out. Oh, that's pretty rough, but that's what happens when you have a random deck, you know? Okay, let's get some of our normal ones upgraded. Volcano. Right click this card to change it to a scratch card. So if I don't want to spend 3 mana, I can still make it happen. A mana sword. Right click this card to give it +2 attack and mana cost. So do 4 damage. Twin spear. Attack 2 enemies 2 times, but has 0 attack. What? I combined it with this, it could be good, but... Oh, I'd get this back by doing this. Not exactly the most exciting ever, but... I don't really need to combine the twin spear, although if I do, it would work relatively well. Just to do more damage twice. So like if I combined it with the volcano, would I ever be able to get it? It would cost like 4 mana. I'm not gonna have enough mana to do that. But I would let the volcano hit this guy twice, which would be the good thing about it. Or I can ramp this up quite a bit. But then I'm spending up most of my mana on combine if I do that. Combine. Like we can win this, but I'm trying to figure out how I can do it in as few cards as possible, so that way we make more money. So like if I do this, I mean that's 6 damage. That's another 1. I do this. I mean that doesn't actually That doesn't actually work. This doesn't have any buffs. Okay, well. I think poison arrow is still worth it here. If I combine you and you, or I could have done, my thought would be make this more, it's +2/+2. Okay, this is harder than I thought it was going to be. I'll get us this back. Because everything just costs mana, man. That's the problem. I really want to do this twice. I can't get enough mana to do that, though. So we're just going to do this. But it also doesn't work. Okay, this is actually tougher than I thought it was going to be. This is just objectively a good idea because we're going to poison. I could put it on him instead of him. So while we're hitting this guy ends up dying. It's not a terrible choice. Yeah. And then we actually make some money. Okay, that works. Relic. Cracker, almost certainly. All right. Nice. Analyze is 8 damage right now. There's so many ones on the screen. Fortunately, it doesn't do a whole lot for us. This will reduce analyze a lot if I do that. Set us up the bombs. I still think it's probably worth. Yeah, okay. That works. 90 gold. You got some decent money for the shop. Well, let's upgrade a couple times probably. Bolt core is actually pretty good for us. Get 1 mana for each card with a mana cost of 2 or more. That's a good safety net. I'm just gonna buy both of those and just in case we get really expensive cards like that. Yeah, nice. A charge, an endless, bolt core. Not super efficient, but it comes back, so this can also be used as much as I want, which makes this cheaper, which is cool. I probably just want to keep that. Now it becomes free, and then I can do this, which will get us back our catapults. The charge is almost ready. Select the enemy to attack, pull the enemy to the front. Oh, this is nice to have. I think I just charge at this point. And then just kill. Still get a good payday, 90 gold. Devil's Claw. When you deal 5 more damage, inflict bleeding. A scratched card to your opening hand or lucky stone. We're not really going to be adding cards to our deck because there's no point. They're all just random anyways. An opening scratch card at the beginning is nice. Devil's Claw. I'm going to take the Devil's Claw. Inflicting bleeding. Claws, we got ice. Highlight. Ooh, highlight's nice. If I defeat an enemy with this card, deals 2 damage to all enemies. Okay, worth considering. We got a terrible poison. A plasma. +1 attack each time you deal 1 damage. That's why I deal negative damage. Okay, it doesn't matter. Each scratch card in your hand. Unfortunately, I don't have scratch cards. Reuse that will. Making this a lot stronger. It only hits once, unfortunately. I guess there's no reason not to use this. I'm gonna be so close to killing him in one go. Yeah. Still makes 60 gold? Oh, 30 gold. I forgot ice is not worth anything. Okay, what is this? +2 attack each time you use another card. Defeating an enemy resets attack to 0. Well, that's not great for us. I can also bolt core something if I want to do extra overflow damage. This thing has 15 HP, which is a bit of a problem. I almost have to impression into combo slash to kill this thing, probably. And then I can finish off the last guy with whatever, probably. You know? I don't really want to use this because then I'll discard and I'll get paid less, you know? It only hits the farthest enemy. It might still work out. Why didn't that get... Oh, it has to be exactly 1 damage? Okay, that didn't work how I wanted it to work out. If I do this, does this work? Does. Does. Fortunately, this didn't work out great. I probably could do that a lot better, but I'm just gonna move on. We got Death Bomb, Scythe, Bauble. Am I gonna be able to do 5 or more damage to get the shockwave back? Doesn't really look like it, to be honest. Really doesn't. Well, I definitely want to inflict bleeding. I've already taken damage. Doesn't really matter for this guy, I guess. Don't see any reason not to use this. It's not going to get any more valuable. I guess I could have shock cord for an extra 1 damage potentially or whatever, but even if I had done that a second time, that wouldn't have been enough. Then Death Bomb was kind of wasted. But I definitely want to do bleed. I think maybe I do this. But like, it's twice. It's not enough. It's not enough. I don't have enough. I don't have enough damage. I'm gonna have to mulligan here. What do we get? Pawn. Thunder. Doom! All attacks deal 3 damage. That'd be great against this guy with combo slash and copy file. Oh, that'd be... I just need to kill this thing. Doom? Combo slash. Combo slash. Dawn. That didn't... because everything does only exactly 3 damage. Well, we break even. Okay. Curse is both good and bad. Use a card to upgrade. We don't want any of these tier 1 cards at all. Upgraded padlock. It's ruining all these cards. This guy doesn't have 10 or more HP, so it's kind of useless. Do 5 damage to this guy, I'll be at 4 HP. Really not a whole lot I can do with this. Interesting, this copies, so it still continues on. Well, I'd like to save the chainsaw for the last guy, but don't know if that's gonna happen. This is a bit overkill. Let's just see what happens. Can be reused as target's HP is multiple of 5 HP plus 1 attack for each use. I mean, I can technically do it. Do I want to set us up a bomb? I do. That'll make this guy even. This would do 9 damage. Yeah, okay. Guess this doesn't matter. 30 gold. Go to the shop. I have to buy this, I think. I'm a fool not to. Like, this doesn't help us much. This doesn't really help us. Yeah, alright. Okay, what are we dealing with here? Reduce mana cost equal to damage dealt. 6 damage. Fire, I've got Combine. I almost certainly have to use that. Combine. Sharp Nails. Bauble. Spear. Giga Hammer and Spear are a pretty okay combo. Fire and Giga Hammer are also a pretty good combo. Why is the audio so loud? I have it lower for you guys, but geez, it's so loud for me. Okay. Turn it up for you guys a little bit after to compensate, but... baton. Combine these. They're just going to hit one thing for a lot. But I could Bolt Core as well. If I combine Giga Hammer with Spear, and hit these two both for 6, it's probably the way to go. It's just very expensive, but it'll get less expensive as we use these. Do that. So I can ramp this up pretty fast, actually. If we so wished. I do 5 damage, it'll be 2 HP. We can finish it off with Bubble if we so wanted. If I do this, it'll be at 6 HP. I mean, I can do this, and it'd be better if I killed this and then did that on these two guys. Would it? Or I could... Yeah, because if I kill with anything else, then this guy will lose its value, so... I don't think Bolt Core is going to be useful here. Maybe I could have shocked to get something slightly better. Ram deck level 2! Huzzah! Raw. Okay, I didn't really get anything, but attempt 3rd floor. Ooh. Okay. Weird, but sure. We're gonna be spending a lot of mana. Making those cheaper, which is cool. Split. Do I want to do that? Not really. We don't have any great ramp here. Only does 1 damage. But it does make those cheaper, which is cool. This guy only having 1 health and being in that spot really sucks. Okay, clone Mana Forest to kill this guy. I can do this. I can highlight Megaphone. Guess. And they're bleeding. This hits quite a bit. I can do this and then this. It works. We get 60 gold. Okay. Rapier. Can be used at will. Attacking an enemy that has already taken damage destroys this card. Only does 1 damage. I have a lot of not great stuff. I could ×2 Bolt Core Chainsaw. It's not actually going to do that much damage because it doesn't do that much. It ×2 Discard Bolt Core. ×2 would just kill this. Wouldn't even do any extra. That's so much HP we have to go through here. Have it hit twice. That doesn't really help us too much here. I mean, it's gonna be necessary. I can't combine any of this stuff either. This is cool. It does 1 damage to a bunch of things, but that's it. I don't know if that's necessary. This also can. Between the 2 of them, this goes down to 8. This is at 6. This will be dead. At 8 here. I can't kill it with the chainsaw. This will do 6 damage. It's gonna be being at 2. This is trash. It does 0 damage, man. Attacks twice, but like it doesn't actually help us any. I've got no way to ramp it up either. I've got no way to buff any of our damage other than chainsaw. Still do 6 if I... Okay, this does kind of work. But it would only be 2 extra damage of it. It would kill this and this. If I ×2 chainsaw bolt core, we kill these first 2. Makes wind slightly less good because it's then only hitting 3 in the back. I could carry over 1 more. So I could do this first, or I could do it ×2 wind and do 2 damage to everything. I need to... Alright, let's just see how this goes. Oh, sorry, it's 4 damage times... Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah. I could have this hit twice. I could probably have this hit twice. That's probably what I have to do. I'm gonna kill this guy to get into these. I don't know. I don't think we have enough damage. I just don't. We super don't, because this only gets hit once, and even if I did this and I had grab core, that wouldn't be good enough. Or bolt core. There's no way of enough damage. I have to redraw. Me's definitely a good one. This can give us a bunch of mana too. Not that it matters too much. If it's a multiple of 5, it's +1 attack, so something for free. Shock. +1 attack each time you deal 1 damage. You can do 1 damage with this. And padlocks, so everything gets +1 damage here. How are we going to do enough damage here? Fortunately, that's not going to be terribly useful to us. Yeah. Do you think 1 counts as a multiple of 5? It does not. It does not. We are not anywhere close to being able to kill this. Like, nowhere close. Even if I demi you, I have to re-mulligan again. 7 damage mana force. Okay, that's getting us closer. Also an overwrite and a highlight. Okay. +2. I could get 3 scratch cards. I get +3. I could increase this to be +5 attack each time an enemy is afflicted with an ailment. I only have 1 bomb. That's the only ailment I can apply. I can actually apply bleeding, actually. Okay, this is actually really good then, in theory. Do I want to set up the bomb now? Good question. I'll buff this to 7 damage already. Mana force will cause bleeding. Probably should have done that first. Idea is this gets big enough. If that got big enough, we'd be able to rip through everything. I need the highlight, but I can't. I need. Oh wait, highlight is gonna be the same either way. So yeah, this is good. I need to kill this. This will cause bleeding again. So this gets even higher. Frenzy, goddamn. We're not gonna make any money. I'm making negative money on this actually, but let's get some of our money back. You know? Oh god. Oh, that's so bad. It's padlock plus rush is so awful. It's so bad. It's so bad. This shit needs to get out of here. Okay, get poisoned so that this at least gets buffed once. Deal damage equal to your total mana. Oh, it's my choice of who it hits too. Plus 1 attack each time you use another card. Rush. Well, this sets our mana to 0, so we have to use that last. Like, for sure. I have a basic strike. Oh, that does count. That's neat. Can't quite kill this with charge or impact. That would. Damn it. Nah. We're just a little bit off here. I could bolt core now, but it feels wasteful. Your total mana. It's only going to do 6 after bleeding. Oh, I can do this to whoever I want, so this is actually good. Potentially. I think now is the time to Bolt Core Frenzy. Not quite enough. We're close. We're kind of close. Actually, All-In will then make this not work. If this didn't set mana to 0, or this didn't have a mana cost, we could. But as it is, that doesn't quite work. Unless I add a random card. It's ice. That does not help. Almost. Actually, it does work. But it would cost us 100 gold. I could progress with minus 100 gold. Alright, whatever. We're just gonna be poor this run. We're almost at the end anyways, so. Ooh, damn. They're all slightly different fusion. I don't know if that's really gonna be helpful to us. Attack 2 enemies and attack increases by total mana cost of the cards used. I need to use that after highlight for sure. Doom. I don't have any way to do more. If I snipe for 3, let's go to 11. That's not going to set us up for anything. I want to be able to have multiple bombs in theory. So I can do this. Lots of mana I can't really make use of. It's at least 2 bombs. Probably should have doomed first, but I couldn't because then... Anything hitting this does 3 damage now. I mean, this technically would hit for 3 damage twice on it, but heal this guy for 2. I use highlight. It's not going to get any... Well, it's going to do 3 damage to this, which is not enough. What if I fusion these? Doesn't help a ton. That didn't work. That was supposed to do 3 damage to this thing. It didn't. It did not. It still heals it. Oh, it heals it for 3. Oh, that's so trash. I thought Curse was going to be able to make up for what we could do, but nope. I don't see how we could possibly win with our current hand. Nothing can do enough damage. We gotta reroll. Blunt Strike, Ice, Mana Force, Combine. Okay, we can combine stuff. Combo Slash and probably Mana Force. Attacks 2 enemies 2 times. If I combine that with Mana Force, I could be doing 10 damage to 2 enemies. It would cost us a lot, in theory. Actually, it'll get cheaper as we use this stuff. Change all cards in our hands to rage cards. Don't think I want to do that. I'm gonna use that after plasma, probably. So kill this thing. And then use that. It's not gonna be enough to kill. This will. Slightly wasteful, but... I shouldn't have done that. This won't overkill anything. Oh, I just wasted it. I needed it on this. Had I done that, this would have worked. This will turn into rage, and then this won't have any... Okay, we just have to do this slightly better. Combine you and you. I'm still doing this. Does this work? No, it doesn't cause bleeding because it heals. If I shock here, I mean, this does work for buffing this up. I don't want to shock this. I just want to do good damage and bleed. And then I rage for just enough. Well, one over, but I'm poor. I can't buy anything. One card get shock, kunai. Magic ink, I can't quite afford. All right, I'll buy the kunai. Oh boy. Well, at least I get plasma up to 2 already to begin with. Mana arrow. I've got no money to re-mulligan. That's not... I messed up. Oh no, I messed up horribly. I can fusion. And then poison. Well, what do I do after that shit? Makes the megaphone kind of worthless. I think we just lose here. We have no way to do big damage to this other than mana arrow. Honestly, that will not help us. It's not gonna ever get large enough. I have to waste this, but nine damage for 6 mana. I can do this to get 1 more mana. So that ain't enough. Even if I do this, and then highlight. It is surprisingly closer than I would have thought. Maybe if I don't fusion? And then like megaphone? Actually make use of it? There's a chance? Well, how did I ramp that up? Good megaphone rapier, but that's just 1 damage. It's really not super worth. They're all even, so I can do those. Oh yeah, I was just doing this. If I megaphone it and shock core, still not going to be enough. What if I do this? I didn't shock core. Fuck. God damn it. Now this doesn't really work. Nope. Nope. I just don't get the use out of the megaphone or this. This can't be the correct choice. It just can't. Yeah, I don't. Makes it slightly better, but it's like 21 HP, yeah. What if I do this first? I need to be able to apply bleeding in order for us to get plasma up. And the way I was doing that was by fusing. I could use mana arrow early in order to apply bleeding. So that way we can get more ones on this. Ah, crap. Well, not gonna be enough. Bolt core, fusion. This is like significantly worse than using fusion. Okay, it is slightly better, but there's no way we win this. There's no way. It's just too much. All right, interest of time, we'll continue on to difficulty 3. Replenish. +1 attack and shock. Chainsaw, oh, that's not really going to be very helpful. Singularity is good, though. Fortunately... Oh, this does work, actually. Because of the +1 damage. 90 gold. Relic or upgrade? Let's get a relic. Like bleeding, eraser. Alright, what do we got? Well, that would apply bleeding to it. Which then I could finish off with drain. But I don't actually need to. I could finish off with wind. Be discarding, which I don't really want to do. I just rage. It is better for me not to. I don't have any mana cost cards currently. Alright, just for shits and giggles, would this... Oh, they don't get their damage changed. Or it's based on the rarity, actually. Whatever, 60 gold is good enough. Snipe 4 is not great for us. Analyze. We got a copy file, which is very good. Chainsaw is not going to be any use to us right now. I may as well use it here. Padlock at the end. That is fine. I'm okay with that. Copy file is also at the end, so that's cool. This is not great. $30 gold. Create a guard. We're on feast and famine here by getting these upgraded more. Okay, this last guy. We're gonna want to hit probably with all in. Deal damage equal to your total mana. Well, this could be great. It's doing 6 damage. I don't have any scratch cards. I don't have a good way to fit. I guess I could do both of these, but if I just play any other card first, it would be able to one-shot it. This won't really help us here. Impact would actually be better on this guy, so... Oh, this will set our mana to 0. Defeating the entire point. Sucks. Oh, but I can pick Kuda. Never mind. It's already gonna kill this guy. Yeah. We have our play. It doesn't matter what I use here. 60 gold, okay. Shop. Let's add a card to our deck. Oh, it's not red? Oh. Well. Get rid of a random card? What? And guaranteed to be in my opening hand too. Let's get this though. Discard 1 card and recover 3 mana. Number of enemies will increase, but they will be weaker. Use 1 card in your deck to gain +1 attack and mana cost. That's pretty risky when everything's random. We'll buy this. All right, what do we got? We got a chain. If I kill something with it, I get to do 3 damage to all enemies. Cool. Well, Demi seems like a great use to start with here. We've got combo slash, attacks 4 times. Well, I'm gonna do this to start with. Then this, and this. Should do 3 damage to everybody, and we win. Alright, pretty easy. Continue. 80 gold. I have chaos. Adds a power-up card to your opening hand, but an enemy with 2 HP is spawned at the start of battle. Yes. Absolutely worth it. Absolutely positively worth it. Stupid ass padlock, man. Well, I can do this. Who gets some extra damage? It's gonna do 2 damage. We could buff it up to do 4 damage. Doesn't bring it to a multiple of 5. Oh, it has to be a multiple of 5 before it hits it. Good volcano. Volcano would be very efficient for killing this. Do 5 damage to this. It'll start bleeding. Highlight could kill it. Volcano would kill, but I actually don't have... Well, shit. Well, shit. I don't have 3 mana. If I do this, I can get this back. Can kill this and deal 3 damage to everybody, and we get 60 gold. Okay. Works for me. Upgrade the card, sure. Override. Ooh. I think I could make break do 4 times damage to something with high HP, but we have nothing that has high HP, so never mind. Cover 3 mana. That's a way to buff this up, but I have no way for it to hit multiple things other than Magic Bell. Dude, we don't have any AoE. I think I'm just gonna slog my way through this. It only does 4 damage, and it costs 9 mana. Yeah, I guess I could override power up so it's plus 4 damage. Again, that doesn't really help all that much. They've got multiple 6. I don't know if we have enough damage to kill all this. I don't think we do. Like, really? At least not efficiently. Jesus. We don't need this to do a huge amount of damage. Not really. But we're gonna need a lot of mana for this to be cast, even if I use this. I'll put it to 5 HP. Doesn't really give us anything super good to kill it with, unless you use power up on like break. I'm gonna kill all these little dudes. I should use drain on that. Seems a little silly, but I do this. It's gonna reduce this thing's damage, but its damage doesn't matter that much anymore. Make it hit the next 2 targets. We'll go down to 6 damage. Okay, this does work. I didn't have to mulligan. That's probably as good as we're gonna get. Alright. Got Rush, which is not great for us. Gonna use it. Let's split. If any enemy other than the first gets hit, can I even do that? I don't think I can. I can't hit anything. Oh, I can if I use Magic Bell, actually. Ironically. I don't think it works if I Magic Bell the catapult. I probably want to Magic Bell Mana Force. If I combine catapult with I power up the catapult. I can't. I might be able to get it back multiple times. Maybe. Costs 3 mana to be able to do that. This kills it. If I do this, this becomes cheaper. I'm not going to have enough mana if I do this. Not to play this and Magic Bell, for instance. I can discard. Get rid of that. If I split you, that's terrible for us. I think it's the only way I'd get enough mana to do this. And I'll get the catapult back. Just by chance, but it's not gonna be enough. Yeah. Close. We're on to something. We are on to something. But I have to use my combine better. If I could get 3 mana right now. Only I could get 3 mana. I cannot get 3 mana. Well, I can actually. I can discard this. Getting us 3 mana. Magic Bell's this. Okay. We continue, I guess. Okay, something that's very big. You could split it, in theory. Flash attacks all enemies for 1 damage. I almost certainly want to poison it to begin with. Because we're going to be playing a lot of cards overall. Volcano could become a scratch card. It is the highest damage card, so we're probably going to want to use 3 mana on top of that. So it hits multiple things. Might not need to, though. If I split now, he's actually going to be taking... Oh, that doesn't work that way. Wait, what? Shouldn't he be at half HP? What was the point of splitting? Huh? Not gonna be enough. If I, actually maybe this does work. Magic Bell. I can't magic bell again. No, I was so close. I was 1 mana off being able to make this work. Yeah, what the hell? The split was worthless. Oh, it's after attacking. It doesn't divide it in half. That's terrible. That's so bad. Don't want that anymore. That is for sure. I'm gonna poison you. I'll ramp you up. I think this is too efficient not to do. I don't need the magic bell anymore. Because these are just gonna do their own thing. There's no way to ramp this up any more than I have. This should be dead, so then it doesn't matter if it gets a copy? Yeah, okay. Okay. +1 card in my opening hand? Yes. Do I want a normal card, or do I want Bolt Core? I think Bolt Core will be more... Yeah, let's do Bolt Core. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I did. We'll see. Mana Arrow... Clone. Click poison. No, that's the wrong person. I don't get to pick. I don't get to pick. I don't want the blood goats, but I also don't need the mana. Oh, I do need the mana for this, so. What's the most efficient way to kill that? Probably this, but then I'm hitting this guy for not very much. Which is wasteful. I think what I can do is... That's also kind of wasteful, but... I get to pick. I never get to pick. Okay. Don't think this is the run, but... We'll keep increasing that until we see... a way forward to win this. Means I'm gonna have to wait on this. I can discard to get 3 mana. I think this is the least amount of damage, technically. And it hurts us the most. Do 12 damage, 2 things, and have Bolt Core overkill. That'd be sweet. I could even clone it. So I do Bolt Core, Magic Bell, clone. I don't have the mana. I'm a fool. I'm a bloody fool. Okay, we just have to do it again, but better. Do it again, but better. This thing's annoying. This thing is annoying. I'm just gonna do this, get out of the way. Poison. I want... This probably doesn't need to be, you know, doing 12 damage or whatever, but... Discard. That consumes 3 mana, right? So I would need more mana than I have available. So I gotta discard a card. So bring us down to 7. I'm still gonna need 2, so I gotta... Alright, Bolt Core. How am I still 1 short? How? How? No! Ah! Wait. I don't... I really want the poison on him, but... I don't know if that's gonna happen. Does Bahamut actually matter? Why does this skull have to be here, man? Why? Why? Sucks. This is so close to being like perfect. Let's try this. Okay. I need to discard you. Discard you. Will I have enough? I don't think I do. Unless I don't make it hit twice. Is this gonna be enough on its own? Without the magic bell. Make it hit twice. Where's the shock? What do you mean? Oh, fuck me. God damn it, man. Okay, hold on. Hold the phone. Okay. So dumb. I have to do after clone. I have to use clone. Then bolt core. Can't make it hit twice. A lot of damage, but it's not quite enough unless I make it hit twice. I don't have enough mana. So I think the poison actually matters because I'm not actually using very much. I don't think it does. Of course, using cards also gets us mana, so probably better to be using them than to. 9 damage times 2 might actually be enough anyways, with clone and bolt core and magic bell. Well, this is not already taking damage anymore because I I guess that makes sense. Oh, fuck, I did it wrong again. Now I can't clone it. Well. Oh. God. Is it really that difficult, man? Is it really that difficult? Alright, I think I'm just gonna do this. We're gonna get the poison on him. Oh, this actually works. Crash it. Crash it. Crash it. Buff this up. We go clone. Bolt core. Hit twice. Kill everything. God, that took me too many tries to actually execute it properly. Hooray. That was only the second floor. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is so bad. Well, got ways to ramp up our damage, that's for sure. But not to what really matters. Attack 1 enemies. Attacks the next 2 cards becomes 2. That's so bad. It's so bad, man. And split is not good either. But no money for mulligans. Can set up a bomb. For all the good that does me. This hand is terrible. I can get this up a lot. Just by discarding. It stops me from being able to get mana. I'm just gonna sack it. I'm gonna sack this. We have our plan. Make it hit twice. Have bolt core, magic. Is that enough as it is? Be almost enough. Need like a little bit more. Is this worth more than 3 manas? Probably not. Oh, I'm maxing out at 10. I forgot. Oh my gosh. Well. Rip. Rip. That doesn't hit twice, actually. It's 2 different targets. Oh. Hitting the max of 10 mana has screwed us so many times in the past. Wonder why they did that. Because typically it wouldn't be like they let you break the game in any other way. Maybe it's just too straightforward. I don't know. This thing is a pain in the ass. Don't have a good way to deal with it. Fortunately, being able to do 5 damage to it and like bleed would be good to start with. I would lose our mana. Powering up spear. It does attack 2 enemies. That would be cool, potentially. This sucks. Still only like 6 damage. To make it hit everybody, it'd be something. Okay, this will. Do I need it to get up to 10 damage? I feel like I do. Need to get bleed on this. It's just not a good way to do that right now. Guess if I had done this first. I'm just gonna do this. Screw it. Get bleed on it. Hit. Still have 8 mana. Oh, it doesn't actually use the mana up. I've got no other use for the mana though. So. Oh, I should have hit both. And then we would have been able to win. Actually, yeah, we can do this. Mainly because of Magic Bell. And the fact that I can discard. Then be like, hey. Magic Bell. Get rid of this. Don't need to shock. But I can apply bleed to both of them. And power up. What if I do this? That's pretty good. That's not bad. Don't really benefit from any of these anymore. So now it's just deal damage. The only thing is, yeah, bolt core we can still do. This will kill it. And then create a 0 copy. Yeah, 0 health copy. Good. All right, we get 60 gold. Back in the game. All right. Ooh, chainsaw. Power up chainsaw. Power up combo slash is also really good. I've got a satchel. I've got frenzy. This was an ailment. I don't know what we're gonna get. Death heal. That's terrible. That's not what I want to see. This is gonna do 15 damage. Then this will do 6 damage. That's something already hurt. I'm gonna need Magic Bell for this to hit a bunch of enemies at once, I think. Almost certainly. Almost certainly. Total mana cost of cards used. Okay. It has to be over 10 HP. I could fireball it. But I almost certainly need to be Magic Belling a lot of stuff. Let's discard 2 enemies. It'll probably be better than all in. So now if I'm not going to overkill this guy. Or this guy. I would like the shock to be used some other time then. So instead we're going to Magic Bell this. 15 damage to each of them. And they got inflicted with bleeding. That's good for the frenzy. Now I could Bolt Core. And honestly, Bolt Core plus Magic Bell is probably what we need to do. So I need a little bit of mana. I'm just going to get rid of this. This does 6 damage if they're already hurt. Frenzy just 6 damage straight up. But yeah. Okay. Would that be enough? I guess we're going to find out. Magic Bell. Bolt Core. Frenzy. Not quite enough to win. But now I can Magic Ball. Doesn't really matter what I do, to be honest. Get 1 card back. Death Bomb, alright. Sure. We get 90 gold. Upgrade. No thanks. Do this. Ooh. Sleeping guy right at the front. And a lot of HP overall. The farthest enemy. That's not going to happen very much. I can do a lot of damage to this guy pretty easily. I've got 2 all-ins. That's kind of a pain in the ass. But being able to do double damage to him is really good. And if I use Magic Bell plus Bolt Core. On this. It doesn't matter if he goes to 0 mana after, because we only have 0 mana. That's okay. We can keep doing Magic Bells if we need to. I should do this now, because we're gonna do 5 damage. Oh, I could have done this for free. No. Bruh. I need 2 mana. Does this count as... It does count? Okay. Well, this kind of sucks. Well, this is not going to matter ever, so... This thing's in the way. Well, I can do this for free. can shockwave. I can do 1 damage to him, which gets this guy up to more damage. You got the magic ball. Oh, right. Then I can't do that. No. 2 mana short. Okay. We can definitely do this. We just have to be a little better about it. I can power up Shockwave and then reuse that a bunch of times pretty easily. Thanks to double all-ins. That's actually not a bad thing. Then I can kill this guy exactly. Actually, I can kill both of these exactly. Get Shockwave back. I'll bring it down to 4. It's not quite what I want for this. It could be discarding for mana. So I can magic ball. This will make plasma really strong, in theory. I need 6 mana to really make it work. I could discard. Because if I mana... Yeah. If I magic bell plasma it would be great, but I need 2 more mana, so I think I just get rid of this, honestly. When I do this, I'm going to do a lot of damage and get Shockwave back. And then I play all in and then get Shockwave back again. Okay, good enough. Grade my random cards. We're gonna get a lot of enemies with a lot of HP. That's what? Megaphone. Discard. Okay. All in. Like, doing Magic Bell all in's not a terrible choice. You can already apply bleeding to multiple things, but I don't have anything that scales off of afflicting things. But the earlier we do the bleed, the better. Oh, if I megaphone that, would it have done 4 enemies? Probably. I think that's probably what I had to do, but we'll play this out just in case. Just in case. Yeah, I don't see... Okay, I'm just going to retry. Hold on. If I megaphone Scythe, does this work? It does. Okay. Now everybody's bleeding. It doesn't really matter anymore. Means... I don't want to power up. I mean, I can just kill this thing for straight up. I'll have to discard probably this. Actually, this may have been better, but this hits everybody, so that's extra bleed and kills the final guy. Now, all I have to do is try and kill these 2 with not a lot of damage. I have to do mana arrow first, clearly. That's as much as I can get. Which is not enough, to be honest. It is not enough. Not even remotely close enough. We're 20 damage away. Megaphone damage. They will bleed anyways if I do 7 damage. I don't want to lose my mana this early. If I have Megaphone plus Magic Bell, I don't think they stack like that. I think Magic Bell is literally giving us the Megaphone effect. Problem is this thing's going to be left over with 1 HP if I Megaphone discard. Makes the scythe kind of useless too. Next 2 times. To go blood card to our hand, which we really don't want. This is brutal. All ins plus mana arrow that scales up on mana. Like, ugh. I'm just gonna mulligan. Screw it. It's not worth it. Mana sword again. Well, mana sword instead of mana arrow. Replenish. Okay. Split. Probably don't want. 1 strike to start with might be an okay choice. Each time you use another card to target something else. That is not going to matter. Maybe I should have buffed this up, but I think this is going to be worth more overall. Charge is gonna have to wait. I really... I kind of wasted 2 damage by doing that, but... I need 1 more mana, so I'm just gonna do this. Because I need to... Magic Bell. Do I shock this? Shocking doesn't help at all, actually. Because it's already shocked and it's not enough to kill. I think we're shit out of luck, to be honest. I think we're shit out of luck. Even if I had discarded and played this for 2 more, it would not have been enough. Maybe with 2 more and a shock, maybe it would have. Maybe if I do that again. It also might be more worth it to do this. I'm getting more mana. This would kill, technically. That doesn't give us more mana. If this is 2 more damage, I mean... 10 damage... Less shock. Or 6 damage and shock to everything. Then I could buff this up more. That applies bleed too. Oh, that costs mana. Shit. No. I'm at 8. It's not enough. I need 1 more mana. I needed this. Oh my gosh, dude. Why did I change my strategy? Why? I knew it fucking worked previously. Don't know why. It'll be worth more to us, and so I can now Magic Bell hit both of these for 11. It can do even more than that. I could do 14 to each. I don't think that's enough. Be at 11. If I can make that, I can make this cost 8, and then I won't have enough. I could discard this. Buff it up to. I can't go higher than 10 mana. I'm a fool. Ah, dude. Man, I can't use this. Wouldn't be enough anyways, but that's the idea. Why is the cap 10 mana? Why? It's so painful. You're killing me, game. You're killing me. Actually just savagely ruining my day. Okay, Stupid mana sword. This +3 attack and shock. I killed this. I could do that to both of these guys just so that we pause bleeding to both of them. Maybe that's worth it. I gotta kill this, which means I need to do 2 damage to split. Maybe what I can do is this. It's still wasteful. Lead nerds. Now, if I did a magic or mana sword play, would that be good? I mean, surely, right? Discard you. I need you to be slightly better than that. I can do. I do this and this and this. You gotta be kidding me. This thing lives. This thing lives. It's trolling the hell out of me. God damn it. Okay, should have replenished magic staff, I guess, but then I don't get the bleed off. Does bleed matter that much? I don't know. It's only hitting 1. I need to kill this. This is still slightly wasteful. I'm sorry, but that does apply to bleed. So it's something. So I need this to be like 6 mana. I need 2 more mana. I think I just get rid of. No, because these. Okay, get rid of this. We go shock. Oh, shock doesn't matter anymore, but Magic Bell does matter. This is not enough. That's not enough because I can't play this and this. This ended up being worse. Pulling all in, it's not enough. What if I get a random card? Impact, that's useless. Okay, that's not gonna save us, so I'll retry. Fuck. There is 100% a way to do this, and I'm just... It's not working. It's just not working for me. 2 HP guy at the back probably is fine, actually. I need to. This will get stronger over time. You're not. Although now I don't have any cards to use for it, so it's less good. I'm gonna have to waste this anyways. Oh my gosh. I do this. 11 damage, 13 damage to both of them. That ain't enough. Is not enough. It's good, but it's not enough. And this can't even kill, so. Shit. I'm throwing so hard, I'm sorry. I want to apply bleeding to all of them, preferably. I get mana from doing this. Or sorry, I'll apply bleeding. This sets me back to 0 anyways. It's not. This can stack up the bleed a little bit. I'm not going to be able to do much with that. 7 damage to 1 is not going to be good enough. I discard you. I replenish. It's not quite enough. Except I can make it 10. No, well, I could. I can. This still doesn't work. It's so close. Look how low they are. Look how low they are. Need to make better use of this, I guess. I'm mainly just using it for damage, but I need to use it for the shock so it bleeds over. That means actually overkilling something, which is harder to do than you would think. Yeah, I tried this. I'm gonna do, it's gonna... Why did that do so much damage? Holy fuck. I've been doing this wrong this whole time. Holy fuck. Need to hit both of these. Do I? I can do pretty good damage to him just with that, to be honest. Magic Staff, this is the only time you're going to be useful, so... If I just attack with everything, we will be a little bit short, just because it's split across 2 people. Actually, I could probably shock to finish him off. I think this still works. I do 7 damage. He goes into 14. I hit him with 5, and he goes down to where he's at 14. I did 5, so he's at 9 health. This will be at 7 damage, but I won't have any mana. Yeah, I don't think it quite works yet. I could charge now. But then I won't have as much mana. I won't be able to cast this either. I could throw something away to buff this up. That's not okay. Whatever. We do this. He's now bleeding. That's something I didn't think about. How am I gonna get 3 mana? Oh, I play both of the. No, if I play both of these, then so I can't actually do all 3 of these at once. That's a problem. That means charge is kind of worthless now, huh? Unless I discard this, and then I can split and charge and overkill everything, maybe. If I split first 7, it's gonna be 2 that have 7 HP. I'm not gonna be able to charge through that. I have to charge first. And then split to finish him off with shock. There's no extra damage. There's one guy. There's one stupid... I'm not thinking about this anymore. We're just going. We're just continuing, okay? Forget it. Forget it. Okay, I'll buy that. Continue. Oh my goodness. What is this nonsense? I've got no way to cut this in half, man. Oh, that's a lot of HP. I've got no money either. Doom plus sharp nails is not bad, but it's not enough. What do you think's in here? Do you think it's good? I can't really get it very easily. Can't get it very easily. 48 health. Oh man. Sorry, that's 48 health plus another 20, 68 health. Only the skull wasn't there, man. Power up actually kind of screwed us. Well, don't know what to do about this. If I fusion, I don't think this... Oh, it just did these two. I might actually work in our benefit. Though, then we can't magic bell multiple times for double benefit, but... So it might not work. This will kill that. Okay, we got an all-in. Wow, thanks. Thanks, dude. Well, I need to doom you, that's for sure. Well, that makes the bleed deal a lot of damage. So everything, no, doesn't matter what we do, is going to deal 3 damage, plus another 3 for bleeding. So everything's doing 6 damage to him. Okay. Oh, ice. Okay, and I can power up the ice to do it one more time. What the fuck? This is way closer than it has any reason to be. So all I have to do is... Oh, it works. It worked! Okay. Doom. Doom plus bleed. Okay. Gain a mulligan glove. That sounds really good. Is that a free mulligan? Let's find out. The coin cost for mulligans becomes 15 gold. Oh. Took us an hour. Oh my god. Did it really? All right, well, let's see. What do we got here? Well, this is a pretty easy... I don't need our mana at all here, so... Am I going to ever inflict an ailment? Probably not. Wow, that's terrible. This thing sucks. Well, You get 60 gold. We'll take it. Good enough. Relic or blacksmith? Alright, let's go relic. Something good. Kunai, USB drive. Number of enemies will increase. Like the kunai. Or used if. Okay, I mean, that's fine. They all have like 1 HP. Two enemies. I mean, I can make it cheaper with. I really want this to defeat. Yeah, okay, this works really well. Watch. Everything dies. And we make 120 gold. Nice. All right. Got rush. Got death bomb. 4 mana. It's satchel. I'll make this do less damage. If I do this plus thunder, it works. And we still make 60 gold. More gold. Another relic. Let's get another relic. Red belt. If you defeat all enemies without using a mulligan or drawing from the deck, gain 20 gold. Or the cracker. Let's take the cracker. Okay. Attack 2 enemies. Attack increased by total mana cost of cards used. Well, that can definitely happen. This can break this thing, but I can chain. Is even better. Great. Is there a better way to do this? I mean, this isn't going to be very useful anymore. We just do this fireball and we're good. Ooh, the mulligan glove. This seems really good for a random deck. So I'm going to upgrade. Bleed. Can't upgrade this card. Oh. I'm not allowed to have that? Okay. Magic Ink, consume 3 mana and give +1 to numbers on the selected card's description. Start a battle, all cards with no attack will gain 1 attack. Use 1 card in your deck to gain +1 attack. I can't do that. I'm gonna take this. We'll save our money. Okay, we've got Rage. We've got Replenish. I'm gonna have to do Engulf all in. Not bad. If I do this, well, we get a little bit of money left. All right. Coupon, yes. I like that even more than the bolt core. Although bolt core would have been great here. We got crappy padlock, which I do not want. I actually probably need its damage. Oh, it's in such a bad spot, man. Like, these would have been great to just kill this stuff easily. Or if I had the bolt would have been great here. It would have been perfect, in fact. Although I don't know if it still would have been enough to win. This bolt on padlock would have been able to shock. I'll kill this and it wouldn't have been that great. Oh, Gigaton Hammer plus... Oh no. Just regular claws. It's not what I want. Nothing hits multiple times. Nightmare. Dude, this sucks. My hand is terrible. I could mulligan. I don't know how we're gonna get enough damage to do all this stuff. Let's get rid of this and see what we get. Wait, does that always have shock? 3 mana and get +1 to the numbers. ×3 damage? Is something already taking damage? I think I combine Nightmare and Break. Wait, I have no way to actually apply. Yeah, I don't have a good way to do that. I can't get any ailments on people. So just Strike plus Nightmare, honestly? Well, no, it doesn't help much. There's no way to get it back. We need multiple low things to kill this. Probably need to be able to kill this. I don't have enough damage. I just straight up don't have enough damage here. Doesn't matter what I do combine. Yeah, it doesn't. If I hit this for 5, all I have is 7 damage left, and I gotta kill this amount of stuff. Even if I were to do 6 damage instead of 4 against something, would it matter? Well, I could do this and this to kill this. And then I've got this and this to do this, but then I don't have anything to kill this guy. Don't have anything to kill a 3 HP guy back. I've got no way to multi-hit. I think this is toast. I don't think we win this. Yup. Combine doesn't actually help us in this case. Dude, we're so close. So close. I just mulligan. This does have shock. I mean, that's cool, I guess, but what if I combine that with something else? Will it go to the right-hand side? It does. Okay. 9 damage plus shock. That could be good. And damage dealt. Oh god. Ha. It's playable now. For all the good it does us. Yeah. It's even worse. I'm just gonna mulligan for 15. Surely we'll get something better, right? We've got ×2, Longbow, Thunder, Singularity. Lots of shock possibilities. Unfortunately not super... Oh, this is terrible. This is not gonna work. I don't have anything to attack the front rows to begin with. Actually, I could do this plus charge, but then it's just gonna break this. It's not great. I could thunder, actually. That's a good start. I was thinking of buffing that, but maybe I don't need to. Need to kill this. Charge almost certainly needs to be used later, but longbow ever gonna have a better use? Do +3 attack on that. So this would be +2 attack each time you use another card. Can ramp up faster. But I need 3 mana for this and 3 mana for that. I don't have enough. Don't have enough. Yeah, this is doesn't help. Shit. Oh, these did stack? No. Well, maybe. If this kills, and then I singularity, and then I can't finish this off. Mulligan. 2 mulligans for the price of 1, so... Rush, you're unfortunately not going to be great here. Almost. What? Because he has a shield that blocks everything? What? That's horseshit. Bruh. Doesn't work. It doesn't work. This stupid shield. What? Wait, didn't I block it with this? It did. Oh, this just does 0 damage. It's trash. It's just no good. I can't use that. What am I supposed to do with that? Guess I wanted to use this twice because it would be... Because then I could ramp up damage to kill this, but I need something to kill this anyways. If I merge these 3 together, they're going to be at 15 HP. And I could Reckoning. Yeah, I mean, it can kill, and then this can kill. It works. Break even. Okay. You know what? Good enough. Jesus. Random deck is harder than I thought it was going to be. Not as hard as the mana deck, that's for sure, but... Ooh. Well. I can then reuse that. Although the padlock is being a cunt. I could combine Shockwave with anything, to be honest. It'll be okay. I don't need the mana. To attack each time using another card, defeating another enemy resets it to 2. Kind of wasted. I don't know if we have enough damage here. Even if I combine, like, it doesn't help. Wait, I have to find this and this, ironically. 8 damage. It will destroy something. Means I'll get that card back, or the Shockwave back, but that doesn't actually... It's kind of close. Dude, not taking that Shock Bolt, huge mistake. Huge fucking mistake. This would have been so easy with it. God. This is only the 2nd floor. How's it so bad? How is it so bad? What Yeah, it just doesn't really help much. But mainly because the padlock's here. I get you back. Doesn't kill shit. We're gonna be 2 damage off again. Pretty sure. Yep. Yeah. Or 1 damage off, in fact. There's no way for... Rah! Literally 1 damage away. Mulligan. Don't feel like figuring it out. Poison arrow, but it gives it 3 fucking HP. Yeah, this is decidedly worse than the other one. This is so much worse. I'm not really going to hit the farthest enemy. Well, actually, deal damage to it. So what if I do this? Every time I play a card, this is going to buff up now. I could also... have this probably even out a bit. Analyze, you're really not going to be terribly helpful. If I do this, I can get Reckoning. Get a couple buffs, which is taking these down. Impact, well, it's looking like it'll be able to kill this. I mean, this is pretty good. Oh man, I could have buffed this up. We're getting more damage. We're getting so much. It doesn't need more damage, actually. I just kill this. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to use... Oh, it has shock. Never mind. I could do that better, but whatever. Spent way more than enough time on that as it was. All enemies +1. Well, it's gonna be another one of those. I should use this later. Should use this after impact. Impression, attack the next card becomes 2. This would then end up being able to do 4 damage to him. It's definitely not enough. Then I could get chain. Be better if I could do it the other way around, but this would only do 2 damage. Yeah, that doesn't work. I'll be losing my... Is that worth it? I don't think so. I don't think so. I wanted this to be set up. This would be +4 damage when there are 2 enemies left. Oh, but then I don't have mana. So that's really good, but also doesn't work. All right, so I think all in one's mistake. If I do this, how bad is it? I would have liked to do impression first and then do that, but attack 3 enemies. If I could kill 1 more enemy. I do impression, then break. I don't have shock in anything. This only uses 1 mana. I can do it to whoever I want. Can I do this multiple times? I can, but I don't have enough mana to do it multiple times. This is gonna set us back to 0, so... Okay, hold on. Hmm. There's 2. What's up? It's not great. Actually, that's not bad. Wait, if I do that, then I can't use it now. Hmm. Damage everything. Don't think this works out, but not quite. Not quite. They have a lot of HP, and we don't have that much damage. Mulligan. Oh, hey. Already taken damage, though, so... Doesn't help us here. Not right now. Oh, let's do attack and shock, and this attacks 4 times. That's pretty damn good. Only had a way to apply bleeding first. If I use endless, this gets cheaper. That's cool. I don't think there's gonna be any real better time to do this. Attack 5 times. 3 damage each. Reasonable. Reasonable. We get that back. Then a mana force. Okay. That was a way easier. Well worth the 15 gold to mulligan. Holy crap. Good. Nice upgrade. Got 2 mana. I can catapult and wave pretty easily. If I catapult, this won't be odd anymore, though. Actually, I can do this. That only costs 4 mana? Jesus. That's savage. Got no way to apply ailments. +1 attack each time you deal 1 damage. I can make it better. What? Each time you deal 2 damage. Oh, it increases both of them. Well, shit. Didn't think about that. Now, this is terrible. This has shock. It does go through a lot of it. I need mana now, though. No, I'm just short. It can become a scratch card. That doesn't help us. Yeah, we're almost. I just messed this up, I guess. If I do this, it's buffing that up more and more. Bigger gets the better. But no ailments. That's as big as it's gonna get, fortunately. But now I actually have not enough mana. I'm 1 short. If I have it, I only have 2 mana left over, and I can't use Volcano. If I get a scratch card, it doesn't help us. If I use Volcano, it has 2 HP left. Yo. I got a lot of money. We're only on the 2nd floor, though. I should retry, and we should be able to figure this out. If I make the Volcano scratch card, or if I can get Wave to hit more stuff, that would also be great. Or to buff up Wave in some way. Doesn't really help there. Takes 2 more damage. I could make sharp nails. Give us 2, potentially. I spend my magic ink on that. Makes plasma considerably better than it was. That buffs that up more. My frenzy. I'd shock now. I'm doing 7 damage. That's 5, 6, 7. That's just all this stuff. I'll have 2 mana left over. I will get the catapult back. I'll frenzy and demi. I think this works still. Yes. Okay, that does work out. 30 gold. +1 starting card. Yes. There's 1 card to start with shock. I don't think I can do that because they're random. Yeah. Can't do that either. Look at enemy consume 3 mana and deal 1 damage. Probably not. Deal shard. At the start of battle, all cards with no attack will gain 1 attack. Let's try that. Okay. Now combine also does 1 damage. Combine. Why am I saying combine instead of combine? I don't know. I feel like Japanese has ruined my mind. Pretty sure. Mana sword. Pretty good wind. In fact, if I combine wind with, or even, yeah, probably wind because it costs no mana. With the mana sword, we can probably get it up to doing 10 damage. Close to it. All I need is a little bit of mana. Ooh, I don't think that would have been worth it in the long run. Well, already taken damage. You could flash and then do bubble. But then I'm gonna have like no mana left over. My goal right now is just to get the 6 mana. So if I do this and this, it's fine. I don't want to increase while this is in her hand. I don't know if that happens first or not, so I'm just gonna do this. Literally 1 off. Oh, never mind. It hits twice. We're good. All right, we get 30 gold. Cleared level 4. But there's more. We got splash. +2 attack for each enemy that has an even number of HP. Interesting. Oh, we're gonna attempt 3rd floor. I've got combine. I've got switch. This thing has a lot of HP. We don't have a lot of damage, I'm afraid. I can combine duplicate and megaphone. That's probably the best we're gonna get. Wow, this hand sucks. It is not good. Oh, I gotta play this first. I could have reused. Could have put a reuse on that potentially. But I don't think it was gonna trigger all that much. Bombs on everybody. Catapult back. It is so not enough damage. Not even close. Not even close. +3. Okay, 1 to the... I mean, that could be ×3 damage. This is free. Just go the other side. And there's only 2 guys left. Can do this. Combine this and this would be okay. Combining... Obviously, the megaphone ×2 is good. If I do this for ×3, I think we're going to need that. I don't really have anything good 2 ×3 right now, but... If I do this... Ironically, this does damage, which is pretty funny. Making the megaphone portion of this pointless. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna mulligan this. I'm not seeing a path to success. Poison bottle of rush. Flash. Mana spear. Charge is probably the way we want to go. Pull him to the front. I don't know if I want to. Buff that. Should have done that earlier. I could have done it slightly earlier. But I don't think it's going to make a difference. If I pull this to the front, can kill with chain to do 3 damage. I'm too poor to do this. Dude, if this didn't cost mana, we'd be fine. Interesting. That means I probably have to do this. Spend 3 to make this get buffed up faster. Oh, I should have done this first. Okay, we'll play this to start with. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough mana. Well, if I play this, then I can play this for free, so. But then I don't get the chain effect. I think that's fine, because I get to do big damage with this. Fuck. God damn it, I'm only have 1 mana. This doesn't have, I shouldn't have pulled this. If I hadn't pulled that, this would be on the other side. I'd do 11 damage to him, then 2 damage to everybody for free. So. As it is though now. So I just don't, but I have to pull. I can pull. I need to do this first. I can hook the front guy, not this guy. Probably. I don't know if this works out or not, but... Nope. 'Cause now this guy's got too much HP. I'm real tempted to just pay 100 to... Anything else that would be... I don't think so. If I hook... No, I'm losing damage doing that. Got 2 mana right now. I'll be losing it if I all in. I will keep it if I do this, but it won't set anything up. Can I leave all in for last is the question. This kind of works because of that. No, it doesn't. Ah, come on, dude. If this was anything else other than all in. God. What if I instead of instead of ramping this damage up, I could make this get cheaper faster. Oh, but I'd have to do that first, and I have no other time. Yeah, it's never going to trigger again. So now we just lose. Now we just lose. Doesn't really matter what I do. The absolute irony. All right, you know what? What do we got? Doesn't even kill. All right. All in first before rushing. Probably still worth it. I pull this in, it'll be a 4 HP. Pain won't even kill it. I'll be at 3 mana. Don't think I have enough damage regardless here. If I do 9 damage here, 10 damage, I'll leave him at 3 HP. Then I chain, which is not enough. Wait, it will be enough because of the bleed. I could also mana spear for free now. This will do 3 damage to everyone, leaving him at 3 HP. He's gonna live with 1 literal HP. Alright, what if I get this card? Spending 100 gold to move on. I don't care. I don't care. We already mulliganed once. We get half of that back anyways. I don't like this card. I don't like this card at all. I mean, it does do 6 damage in this case. Could do 12 damage. I times 2'd it. Do I need the mana? That's my question. Fusion is actually kind of tempting here. It applies bleed to them, and I can apply poison. Magic ink, is that worthwhile? I can do a lot of damage with that. Do I need to use it on... Because if I use it here, then it's probably better for us to just whittle them down with these things. Do I want to waste the rapier here, or do I want to waste the snipe? Waste less damage overall to do this. I can get it times 3 if I do. Okay. Start weakening. I don't know. We're not gonna have enough. This doesn't do shock, so. But it is funny, I guess. Look how much damage this would do. 18 bloody damage. Don't gain mana while that happens, but. Maybe. I don't know, man. If I got one more mana, I can make fusion, combine 3 of them together. Or it's going to attack 3 times, but again, that would be mainly good against this one big guy. This is doing 6 damage. If I multiply by 2, we're doing 12 damage. It's not great. Don't know how we're gonna manage this. Times 3. The 18 damage plus bleed and poison would be enough to kill. Then I cannot kill this stuff. It doesn't. This is a complete overkill, actually. -5. I have to do that so I can actually get mana again. Now I can't do shit. This is not looking good. Mulligan. Shockwave. If I deal 5 or more damage, analyze. Can. Dude, if I had to combine here. God, that'd be so good. Oh. Oh, actually, nothing has... Well, if I did switch, then they'll all have even. Only 1 damage, man. Yeah. Attack all enemies for 1 whole damage. We just don't have enough here. There's just no way. Don't really matter. Do damage to everything. If you do 6 or more damage, that wouldn't help. Number 2's on the screen wouldn't help. Attack 3 enemies. Attacks 2 enemies. Next attack becomes 3. I mean, that's okay. I magic inked it. This would not help. This would not help. Next attack becomes 2. Like I can do. There's just no way. It's a lot of 1s. It's not enough. Attack 3 enemies. Like we are... I'm gonna have to mulligan, man. I don't know. I could nuke something down with a 9, but doesn't. If it hits this guy, it'd be good. I'd have to kill this guy first. Why did I do that? I don't actually want to do this. Well, this does 10 damage. A lot of 1s. Means I get shockwave back. And something. My impression. Do I want to be on the other side? I don't think it matters. So close. I don't have anything to make this stronger. If I add a card, I can spend 100 gold. Yikes. Let's take some money. We want mulligan. We want money for mulligans. Mulligans are cheap, so we can do it often, but this thing is 9 health and revive, man. Man. I got a combo slash. ×2 is not that great, but poison is very good. Oh. Poison on everybody. No way that's not good. Oh. Well. I could have got this back. Could have got it back. Too late now. Gigaton hammer. Do ×3, but there's no real point. Yes. ×2 thunder could be good eventually. Or actually, ×3 Gigaton Hammer is really good if I fusion everything together. I'm missing up on a potential bomb, and I think this still works, though. Yeah. Okay. Good enough. Random upgrade. Okay, I've got Rush. Which is unfortunately like our highest damaging move to start with. I've got Megaphone. Like 2 enemies 2 times. It could be 3 enemies 3 times. With the help of Magic Ink. Attack 2 enemies, attack increased by total mana cost of cards used. It doesn't really matter. And then if I Megaphoned that, it hit everything. And that'll give me my 1 mana too? Yeah. Doesn't do it. Like a crap load of damage on its own, but I mean, that's still pretty good. You know, this is technically efficient. Oh, it's not, because it got +1 HP back. God damn it. That was terrible then. Well. I think this was still good, but without any way to ramp its damage up, it's not that good. It's not that good. Good Megaphone, I mean, this is still the best use of this, probably. For sure, other than maybe Megaphone, but probably not. If I could get bleed onto them or anything like that. Then this would do so much damage. Well, we can't. We don't really have any way to do that. Well, I don't really know what to do. All I have left over is a baton. What if I spend 100 gold? I'd apply bleeding. Interesting. A Megaphone to Rush. I damaged each of these guys. Dawn's gonna need to be used eventually. This only does fucking like no damage whatsoever. Would be nice. These are all wasted, kind of. What? Defeating enemy resets attacks to 0. Oh, this sucks. I don't know what we can do. I don't know what we can do about that. Attack 2 enemies. Attack increases by total mana cost of cards used. I don't think we can win this with this hand. Got a mulligan. Okay. We can work with this, probably. Even got a highlight potential? But it costs so much mana to use. Got no way to get Scythe to attack more people other than to use Magic Ink. They certainly could do. It's not bad. This is hitting 4 people now. I got one more. I can't afford to use this until last. Only hits 2 people. So pathetic. Could hit 3, but like... Not a lot I can do. Not a lot I can do. Which I don't think I can use that last because I can't discard. Retry. It's missing some pivotal pieces, that's for sure. This one targets each time. There's really not much mulligan. Got overwrite, that's cool. Overwrite satchel. Oh, blessed days. That is too good not to do. Destroy all enemies that have 4 HP or less. Well, that would set that guy up to die. The death bomb. Let's get some random cards, shall we? Mana arrow, knife. It's a knife. I've also got Demi, but I don't need a death bomb technically. We'll try it for now. Definitely gonna need to demi one of these phoenixes. Plus 3 attack and mana cost. But I've got no way for it to hit multiple things. It's the main problem. I'm probably gonna need this to be able to ramp up, so if I do that, it's not great. It is not fantastic. It's not even close. Not even close. All right. Will I get different cards this time? Like this one and this one. Nope, they're the same. So I think I'm gonna. Oh God, I've got no way to hit multiple enemies. This doesn't work. This doesn't freaking work. No good opening hand or opening move either. I'll have to doing that. On a multiple 5. Choice. It's so expensive. How can I make this work? Feels wasteful. Feels wasteful. I could kill that guy. Also split, which is also somewhat wasteful. +1. I can make this 5 HP or less. I get enough mana. Could I kill everything with Death Bomb? I don't think so. Though that would be pretty cool if it worked. Only. Well, if I do this. Only I could target with Demi or split. So if I do this, I can get 2. I can do that. That doesn't actually help much. Become +2 attack if it's multiple of 6. Definitely worse overall. Yeah, it's just not enough. Despite the OP combo of Overwrite. Overwrite is basically Magic Ink though, so it is the same. It just doesn't cost me mana. If I stacked up on something, I could make this, be like 6 very easily. Oh, and if I had any AoE damage, what do I get out of this? Mana arrow. And what happens if I get 2 cards from this now? Knife and ice is the third one we'd get. Alternatively, what I could do is Magic Ink the satchel a couple times and just do it later. I was hoping this would teach me something good, but it does not. I only have a few retries here. So I'd be putting a lot into one basket. I Magic Ink it again. So we know what 3 cards we'd get. Don't know if I can get... I guess I'm... Oh, I need 2 mana to even cast it. So I'm not going to be able to do that. The best I'm going to get is 3. And it's always the same cards, and it's whatever rarity you pick from the random. So it's not super duper useful. If I do 3 damage and bleed, and 3 damage and bleed, it's not the worst. Is there any reason to magic ink any of these? I don't think so. Can't even get this to like 12 HP or something. 13 or 11. I buff this up. I could do 6 damage at the cost of 3 mana. My choice of target. If I do that before using Death Bomb, there's no way. We just would never have enough mana. Even with like ice. This would bring it down to not a multiple of 5, that's for sure. I won't have the mana for endless. If I had spent 3 mana, I wouldn't be able to use it anyways. It'd be like 7/4. Just still not good enough. Can I get it to a 10? No. Yes. Not that that helps a whole lot, but was that worth it? No, not at all. No point doing that. Well, don't think this hand can win, so as cool as it is, I have to try again. Okay, combine with mana arrow, claws, ailment. Defeat an enemy. If I combine chain with Nightmare, we could potentially do something, or combine it with ice or knife. I want to be able to do this multiple times so that we get the 1 damage multiple times, but I do it the mana arrow and then buff it up a little tiny bit. Costs 3 mana. That's not really worth it. Do 6, it would do 8 damage for the cost of 3 mana, and do 1 damage to everything else. I don't have any way to inflict these effects. Well, I've got the knife, so I guess I do this no matter what. I don't have anything that does AoE damage. Do you think the random deck is Mana Spear? Attacks 2 enemies, that's something. It is something. I wonder if I combine knife and sheep, if it triggers itself to come back. I don't think so. Combine this. Mana arrow. Time to use mana. I don't have other ways to use mana. Otherwise, oh wait, I do. I've got magic ink. That means I can keep buffing this up and making it cheaper. A waif? Now it'll be even cheaper next time I use. I still don't think it's going to be enough. Takes 3 enemies for 10 damage each. If I buffed it up one more time, it's now Now free. Oh, well, that just ruins it. I'm pretty... Well, actually, this works. All I have to do is get 5 mana. And not have this go above 15 HP. Shit. Wait, if I use mana, it gets cheaper. Tax. Just need 1 mana. I've got 16 HP. I can finish it off with this. I could also just attack with this now. Yeah, it's fine. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. I lost a lot of money doing that, but holy shit. Wow, these would have been nice. These would have been good. Oh, bingo. Yes, give me bingo. We just replaced fusion with bingo. I think that's a good trade. Probably. I can only mulligan once here. Okay. I didn't save money for that. I should have thought about that. Make everything rage. That won't be enough. I kind of would have preferred the fusion in this case, maybe? No, probably not. We can make bingo really big. It also has shock. This gets us this 1 line for the 6. This also has shock. Not that it matters in this case, but... This is a 5. We can get a 4. We can get a 3 right now if we really wanted to, but I should probably save that. This does 1 damage. We've already done 1 damage. What is this? Plus 6 for... I think that's the best we're gonna get. Each row completed. Question is, can I complete a lot of rows here before the end? Like, if I rage, I'm gonna lose the bingo is the problem. And this is gonna give everyone HP. Gets another row. $14 damage? It's not enough. Not enough. Nah. I think I have to mulligan and hope for something better here. Look at the bingo. Excellent. Oh, ×2. That's really good with bingo. Okay. Frenzy. We inflict, which I don't think I can. Yikes. This is not great. Everything costs so much mana. Well, this gets us a 2 damage. This will get us 4. 8 doesn't matter. Oh, we also have highlight, which is potentially really good. The biggest problem is I just don't have ways to... Yeah, okay, this won't matter. This costs 3 mana to use? That's so bad. Oh, that's so bad. And this is atrocious. I didn't even get any bingos. Well, that's unfortunate. I think we're cooked. I think we're cooked. Only I'd saved money for... Actually, if I... Well... The only reason we have bingo is because of the bingo machine, because I spend money. It's just so much HP. I could ×2 Twin Spear. I could also be buffing Twin Spear up, potentially. Okay, this doesn't matter. Let's have this attack 3 enemies 3 times. This will get us 1 damage. This will get us 4 damage 3 times. Well, even more than that, but you know what I mean. This gets us 4. That doesn't help. This is the same with this. Gigaton Hammer. Screwed. Yup. This is not winnable. I give up. I know that's not winnable. That means we gotta do 5-star here. I got override in our hand. Cool. I'm pretty sure that just makes it -4, which is not good for us. What is this trash hand? I need 1 mana actually. Oh, we're gonna be wasting something no matter what, probably. I may as well poison. This can't kill. God damn it. If that didn't do anything because it has no... Okay. I poison you? I'm not going to get enough. Am I? I don't think so. I don't think I have enough cards here because... Wait, I do. We just break even. Yikes. Cracker, Magic Bell. Honestly, Magic Bell is really good for us in general. Doom. Doom plus Switch is not horrible. Would kill this guy and deal 3 damage to this guy. And then I can just hit him with anything and kill him, right? I only did 1. Oh, this guy's not doomed, right? Never mind. Well. Kill him in 3 anyways. Wait, actually, retry. I have Magic Bell. Is there anything that... I guess this? And then Magic Bell. Doom. This does 3 damage to each of them, and then... Alright, good enough. 60 gold, better than 30. We got Combo Slash, some very easy to determine things here. Like I could kill him with this. Seems wasteful. Second next card used will become... I can't times 2. It would be wasted. Wait, I could do this. Magic Bell. That's damn good. I can't Death Bomb him? I can Death Heal. That's fine. Big payday. 120 gold. Treasure. Megaphone, that's super good. Give me that. What's even in our hand? Dude, is this... no. If this Death Bomb was 1 better, be able to kill the shielded guy without having to deal with him. Megaphone into Fireball just seems really, really good. Here's my question. Does this work? No. Yes. Yes, it does. Wait. Merchant. Good stuff. Bolt core. Double claw. Anvil. Oh, upgrade the megaphone. Yes. And I can make the megaphone always in our opening hand. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Number of enemies will increase, but they'll be weaker. We have a guaranteed 4 target megaphone. That's so good. So everything's already multi-attacking, so that's... Nothing does high damage. Bruh. Please, sir. Not a single one. Does enough damage to kill anything. How am I gonna kill 13 damage? I'm gonna need a lot of mana to do that. Need a lot of mana. Dex 3 enemies 3 times. Oh. I mean, it's still only pitiful amounts of damage, but close. Close. What if I override this? Megaphone. It's 3 damage to everybody. Leaving only 2 guys left. Well, doesn't work. It doesn't work. I don't have money to mulligan either. Oh, I really need to leave money for mulliganing on a random deck. Funny enough, this is taking longer than the print deck did, the 5-star. Because, like, you can't learn your deck. You're just always stuck with trash every time. Well, this attacking 3 enemies would be 6 damage. 3 enemies 3 times is also 6 damage. Because I'm only hitting them 1 damage each. Wait, no, it's not. That's 9. Wait, what? 3 enemies 3 times. That's 9 damage. What am I talking about? That is better. To override it. I don't have anything else for us. We can't overkill anything. So the shock doesn't... The bolt core doesn't help us here. Yeah, there's no way for us to do enough damage. Even if we... This would be doing 8 damage with Megaphone. Can't increase its... Well... Less, because this guy's got a shield and less health, but... Not as good, because... It is close, but it's not. We're gonna have to try again. We're just gonna have to try again. God. All right. Well, this is a pretty easy opening hand. Okay. I'll have to kill the last guy though. Probably can with just mana arrow. Yeah. 60 gold. Bingo machine. That's one thing that we can guaranteed work around, at least. Most of this is only doing 2 damage. And if I doom, I'm only going to be able to do 3 damage and not get any bingos. Do 5 damage, and with either of these, to be honest. Frenzy, I have no way to activate. Actually, Doom probably qualifies for that. But once it's doomed, we can only do 3 damage to it, so less useful. I'm gonna discard endless, honestly. I may regret this, but if I do this, well, that is 5 damage. We already have 5 damage. Technically, it'll do 3 damage, but I can just kill everything. Bingo now. There we go. Okay, we get 60 gold. Worth it. Not bad. Not bad. Bingo. Bingo, bingo, bingo. That was shock. We have to remember that. Doing 6 damage is going to be difficult. Doing 3 damage is very easy. Probably want to doom this. You ever get 4 damage? I don't think so. Well, this is guaranteed to do 3 damage, so that's cool. I mean, anything is... Mana will not increase while this is in your hand. I can heal this to 3, that's fine. Because anything I do, it's gonna... Oh. Why did it heal? It healed for 3, man. What a troll. What a freaking troll. Okay. Can't really get 6 damage well here. Can't do 1 damage any more than I already have. Well, I can get the sheep back after dooming. If I do this first and then doom, can increase this. Why did that not go up? Oh, because it did 3 damage, right? This doesn't work. I can't get the bingo to pop off. I can't get a single row of bingo. I mean, this is just the right choice. If I could buff it at all, this would be so easy, but I just can't get a line going. If I apply Doom, that I can do sheep this way. Then this is only doing 2 damage. It's not like super good or anything. Don't need mana at all for this. If I do this, this, and this, we at least get to progress. Keep getting relics. Magic Bell, Twinsies, Holy Grail. I want the Holy Grail. So, reduce the HP in the front if you by half, and summon a copy of that enemy in the rear position. It's not great for us right now, but I'm thinking it will be. Death Bomb, unfortunately, well, actually, I could Holy Grail and then Death Bomb. Only had a way to do area damage. Ooh, hey. Well, that's a possibility. I would need to get up to 3. This just works too well. Oh, I should have done endless. I'm gonna redo this so I can get one more. One more. What was I supposed to do? Oh. No, it was not. Do this first. And do this. Then, Holy Grail. It's just 7 damage, which doesn't quite kill all this, but it gets everything into Death Bomb range. There we go. Now make 90 gold. Upgrades. Lucky Stone. Have to add 2 cards to our deck for that to be worth it. Deal 10 or more damage to enemy. Deal 1 damage to all enemies. I think Holy Grail does count as doing damage. So if it has like 20 HP or more, and I Holy Grail it, then that would trigger this. But I think I should probably upgrade. Bring ailments around. I'm gonna buy this. Another upgrade. Not a great upgrade, but it's something. Bingo! I have so much. I want a Holy Grail him. It would give us a 7 immediately. I already have discard 7. Not great. I've got one mulligan potential. I think this is probably worth it. That increases my total mana cost. We're not going to use any mana. Ever. So I may as well see what's in the chest. Satchel. Never mind. We can use mana. So in the future, we will remember that. Split. Okay. I would just straight up kill this. And give us a 6, which is a bingo. Great. These are less great. Kill this, discard the scratch. It's not really worth anything. Oh crap, I had to pop this. If I had popped that, we would have won. Okay. I want to keep this around. And I want don't think I'm ever going to need drain per se. This does give us a good card. So popping it early is nice, but you can also Holy Grail. Better to discard first? Yeah, I think so. It gives us a 7 and a 4. This gives us a 3 and kills something. We're not going to get a 6. I need to break this open before I can get the... Oh, man, that's... I don't think this is going to work. It's close, but it's not. Yeah, unfortunately. This is just going to give us... Split. I mean, this would pop. Oh, yeah, this works. This does work. Then I can do this, and we get 30 gold. Very good. Okay. Bolt Core is very good for us in general. Oh, combo kill just got replaced by Bingo. I mean, Bingo's still better, but like poison. can do 2 times with this potentially. This doesn't do any damage. Won't do any damage. Okay, I'm just gonna padlock and I always forget padlock has shock. Yo, pretty good stuff. That'll also get us 6 damage for a bingo. Bingo, bango, bongo. I want a holy grail here. I think that'll be better to spread the damage out. Ooh, we have highlight too. All right. I forgot to shock it. I was supposed to shock it. I did not. Well, I can do this for free. So now we got a huge bingo, which I can just have attack twice. Kill everything. By a lot. Next. Random. As if I had any other choice there. Well, bingo replaced another good cards, but bingo's also amazing, so. Ooh, I can probably get Blossom to. I can increase by total mana cost of cards used. So if we could have a really big Giga Hammer. Well, this is pretty good to start with. Makes Giga Hammer harder to use, but next card it doesn't really help as much. Doesn't really help us. Well, I can actually use Blossom for that. That's okay. Not great. Does get us the 2 damage tick. This gets us a line, but I holy grail this actually. Actually, I don't know why I bolt cord that. It's fine. That gets us the big. That kills everything. Good enough. Punish is quite nice, just to ramp up damage, to be honest. Well, I can rapier for free, so why not? I guess I could have done this. I almost really want to holy grail this guy. Splash. Seems fine. We do this. I should have done rapier first. Whoops. Ah, bingo. Bingo, bingo, bingo. Well, I can do 7 damage with something or 4 damage. Doesn't help. I don't think we're going to get a bingo. That's doing too much damage to give us anything either. That's just a 4. And a 1. A 1. Does that give us anything? No. I get Shockwave back. That would also just be a 4. Okay. Didn't quite work out how I wanted it to. Even number, huh? That's just really good value. Straight up. Could also make it do 7 damage and splash some over to the next. Which gives this bingo. Huzzah. Don't get to really make use of this, but or this. He's had a lot of really good potential solutions. No, I'm not gonna have enough damage. I'm just not gonna. Split them in half now. It's only gonna be 7. There's no way to get it to be a 6. That's closer, but not close enough. It is not good enough. Okay, what other alternatives can I do for this stuff? One target each time you use another card. I could do 4 damage to each of them with that. If I do this first. Maybe it's different at the very least. Shockwave. Point to not using that anymore. This is a 2. Bring them to 16. That would be an 8. This brings us to a 12. This will get us a 6. But it's still only 1 bingo. Still like the same result, yeah. Almost. You can mulligan though. Oh, Demi, that's great. Pretty great. Our opening hand is not fantastic though. I do this. I need to kill this thing. Everything has downsides. This will summon a 1 health guy in the back. Okay, but now I can demi. This can get us 5 damage. Look at this. This will also get us 5 damage, I think. We have plenty of ways to kill. Okay. Combine, but this does a 3, which then I can just bingo kill everything. Yes. Okay, there we go. Make a profit. All right, sure. Only got a catapult and rush. And a stupid ass padlock that I don't want. So it does in theory let me do 0 damage. Or potential bingo, bango, bongo. Am I gonna have enough damage for this stuff? I don't know. 2 is not what I need. I think this has 3 normally, yeah. This has shock, so this should actually do 2 and 3. Okay. 12 damage. They've got 17 health right now. I have a way to do 6. If I do this, it's killing... Yeah, okay, this just works. Especially when I get my cards back. It's wonderful. I need gold. All right. Buying that. I want to buy the upgrade. Scratch card in my opening hand is really good because that gives us a guaranteed 1 damage for bingo. So does this, actually. This is more control, though. And that's all I can afford. Now I can choose when to use scratch. I mean, that's not bad, but I really want to double damage on this guy, almost certainly. I assume Poison Arrow won't actually wake him up. But taking poison after that would, so... Probably not as good as I would like. Holy Grail would get us a 6. Good satchel to begin with. Why not? Let's see what we have. Okay, I mean, that's not super useful to us. We need a lot of mana. I guess I could have done this to start with, but... Get him to... Well, that doesn't get him to even shit. This is a 4. I could get a 3 with this. Also get a 3 with this. Do want more mana. Impact's probably the easiest way to get these 5, 6, 7s. I mean, this will do 6 damage to this guy. It's not terrible. It's not great either. This. Okay, it is pretty good, actually. Never mind. I take it back. And now I can do this. And then this can give us a 5. Target him. And this can almost wombo combo everything. If I do this, will they be at 5 HP each? Yes. Now they've got exactly 12 HP and I do 12. Perfect. Mwah, beautiful. I get 60 gold too. Well done. We got a P. All that's left is... Wait, there's no floor 3? Really? Okay, well... This is the final test. Please input the letters you've collected. N, E, 2, R, F, P. What? Are you human? Before installing Lethal Dungeon, we must confirm you're not a human. Okay. All tests have been completed. Your non-robot status have been verified. You may now begin playing Lethal Dungeon. Do you have any questions? What was being tested? Why do we need to test? I'm a bot. Is this card game not Lethal Dungeon? Why is this card game not Lethal Dungeon? This card game is simply a test to exclude bots. Lethal Dungeon is the side-scrolling platformer game like we played afterwards. What? What was being tested? This card game is a tool used to determine whether you are a human or a robot. It's judged not only your ability to complete the game, but also how you move to the mouse. Wait, really? What? I don't believe you. To prevent Lethal Dungeon's online leaderboard from being filled with bots, a test is conducted prior to installation. Why use such a complex test? The test used to be much simpler. Inputting randomized letters. Selecting specific items in an image. Checking a box. However, bots have evolved over the years, necessitating a more complex task. No more questions. Thank you for purchasing Lethal Dungeon. The installation will soon begin. Ready to install. Click install. Wait, I actually get to play a platformer? Installing Lethal Dungeon. Gotta do the credits, but yeah. This game's awesome, dude. It's so good. It's very satisfying. We still have the puzzle mode to do. So we're not quite done with this game, but that was fun. I definitely don't think all decks are equal, but I mean, that's fair. That makes them more unique. Oh, hey, Lethal Dungeon. Left click, jump, air jump, start. Is this going to be Flappy Birds? All right. Well, no. I didn't know that was an enemy. Okay. Dude, that wasn't even like... I don't know if that was possible to even make that jump. Okay, we don't have the farthest jump ever in the world. I keep thinking the pickups. I keep thinking. Achieve a score 10 or more is an achievement. Why is that an achievement? Oh, because it can just do bullshit like that. I see. Okay. I see. What? How did I not make it up there? Oh my gosh. Okay. The scrolling frame rate's not great, I will admit. Okay. Oh no. Oh, we can air. We can. We have some coyote time. Damn it. All right. My score of oh, why does this scroll so slowly? Why? My page down and page up? No. Okay. Well, we get achievements for playing this, so. Oh. What? How am I supposed to get through this? Ow. Ironically, I think I could make a bot to play this. Oh yeah, I can air jump. I can double jump. Okay, that makes things a lot easier. It said air jump. They should have just said double jump. I would have understood better. You know, the scenery of Lethal Dungeon could use some work, you know? Uh-oh. Oh, we're good. Nice. The online leaderboard actually just... How's the limit only 440? How's no one done better than that? Am I gonna become a Lethal Dungeon world record holder here? Okay, it does get more difficult. Ah! Okay. I am Shrike game. I can't even put in my full username. I'm 1200th in the world right now. Okay, so it gets a lot harder. Well, this video just got a lot longer because of this. I guess I could probably have put it in a separate video, but this is for those loyal people that are still watching this video, okay? You guys deserve this extra content. Watch me play a very basic side-scrolling platformer. I don't know why we even have a weapon if we can't use the weapon or the shield. I swear I tried to jump over that. Uh-oh. Nope, we're good. The music is good. You know, I have so many other things I should be doing right now rather than playing this. And yet here I am. $60. All right, maybe I'll see you guys back when I beat my record. I didn't clear that? Okay. Is this going to be the run? I'm actually playing through OBS. It's less hard on the eyes. Alright. Maybe I'll try playing. Okay, I did not clear that. This platformer is a very, very random. Like, the randomness is pretty extreme. I really want to make a bot to play this. If I wasn't already doing like a game jam, I'd be mighty tempted. I don't know if I'd do machine learning for it or if I would just program it in rules. And it could determine when it would need to jump. Because I could pretty easily program something to predict the arc of your jump, right? And all the possibilities. And then it would know when to jump. Wow, that can actually stop. Stop scrolling if you run into the thing. Also, sorry I'm yapping anyways. I was going to cut until we beat our record, but now I've got so much to say about it. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure you could, which is ironic. I guess that's why Lethal Dungeon had this long card game in front of it. Just to determine you're not a bot. Little did they know that humans could then give the bot access to the game. Oh my gosh, I can't get through that. Well, I want to get at least 200. Like, come on now. I need top 1,000 in the world. Please. What? I have to go over that, I think. How long would it take me to rank something like that? It would the problem would be it has to look at the screen and see the pixels and where things are. That's probably the only hard part, to be honest. I can just look at my footage in terms of how high you jump, how long it takes. Stop. Alright, I'm not focused. I need to focus up. It's just a basic parabola, so. Do. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to playing on OBS because holy crap. This is not pretty to look at. I can't believe they actually have a online leaderboard at the end of this. Oh, hitting head would also I'd have to account for, huh? It's a little more complicated than you might think. No way. I was so close to a personal best there. Can I use... I cannot use... I thought... Oh no, it's literally only left click. I thought there was a keyboard I could do. But nope. They don't even let you rebind your controls. What? I didn't double jump. Can I fall off and jump? I can. Okay. Do. May as well go up because there's more options. That was kind of close. Drop down and then up. Yeah, there's a lot of possibilities for something so simple as this if you wanted to write rules for how to optimally play it. No. Okay. Whew. We're good. This new record. Personal best. Oh no. Nah, come on, man. Right game. 1,041. I have to keep going. I'm not top 1,000 yet. Oh, I'm dead. I saw that coming. This would be I guess if I were to do a machine learning approach, like reinforcement learning, what I would do is just be how long it lives. And I could easily detect the you're dead screen to reset. Only being able to play one at a time would be the biggest limitation. It would just take a long time for it to play enough games to learn, probably. It would probably be faster to recreate the game. I did not clear that. Kind of want to do like video series of doing stuff like that. Just been like, hey, I found this random game at the end of this other game. Can we make a bot of it, play it instead of us? Well, I was kind of screwed there. Unless I could thread the needle between the two. That'd be pretty tough. I am limited by deciding that I'm going to do videos every single day. And the kinds of games I play end up taking 3.5 hours for a single goddamn video. I guess I could split them up into smaller videos, but it is what it is. Oh, that was good. I thought I was dead for sure there. I just went under it. If I double jumped that, it would have been fine. Alright, we can do this. This is not exactly my forte. In terms of video game skill sets. I had to go over that. I had to double jump to get over that. Zoned out for a second and that was it. All over. I wonder why they picked these blue star things. They really do not look like enemies at all. I get this is supposed to be just like a joke, but I want to get top 1000 for no particular reason. I'm not really much of a score tag person, as evidenced by the games I play, but I'm here. I'm probably never coming back. I'm starting to understand how 440 is the world record. Because this is not easy. You have so little control over anything. It's ironic after the game where you have control over basically everything. Your hitbox is a little slim. Somewhat forgiving. At least in the front. Like that. Nope. Oh my gosh, this is nonsense. Look at this. Oh, okay. I'll take it. Nope. I think this is a new personal best. I think this works. Yeah. Up and over. No! Fuck. Well, that should be 831 in the world. Yeah. All right. Well, if you enjoyed this game, please leave a like and subscribe if you're not already. And I'll see you guys next time. Extra mode unlocked. You can now adjust the strength of level 5 enemies. Time to test your limits. What does that mean? Enemy strength. Oh. Oh. Oh, it just keeps going, huh? It just keeps going. All right, we'll check that out maybe next time. Oh, I've unlocked there's these, which I assume must come from quizzes, but can this go higher than 50? It sure can. Interesting. So next time we'll check out puzzle mode, and I'll see you guys then.